Welcome to the Scientific Publications channel. My name is Anastasia Zuyeva, and today we will talk about a real tool that opens access to European opportunities for researchers, the EU Funding and Tenders portal. This is the official portal of the European Union, where you can find grants, tenders and funding programs for projects in fields of science, innovation, digital technologies, ecology, education and development. If you are looking for resources for your own research or want to scale a project internationally, this platform can become your starting point. In this video, we will briefly and to the point break down to the what EU Funding and Tenders portal is and how it works. In addition, we will explain how to find relevant calls, clarify which countries can take part in programs, what formats of involvement exist, and also answer an important question. Why is it worth applying even when automatic funding from European Union is not guaranteed? What is the EU Funding and Tenders portal? The EU Funding and Tenders portal is the official online platform of the European Union, where all current funding opportunities and tenders are gathered in one place. It was created to make access to the European programs as simple and transparent as possible, including to such initiatives as Horizon Europe, Erasmus+, and many others. It is worth noting that this portal is not just a catalog of grants. It is a full-fledged working system that allows you to find a relevant call, submit an application online, establish partnerships through partner search and selection, and also track results and implementation of projects. The platform is aimed at researchers, universities, startups, companies and organizations from all over the world. But participants from the European Union and associated countries have the most opportunities. Guide for researchers: how to find and submit a grant application. To apply for a grant through the EU Funding and Tenders portal, it is important to act systematically. Here is a clear route that will help you not to get lost and quickly move from search to submission. Step 1. Create access. Go to the platform's official website and create an account. This takes only a few minutes. Step 2. Find a relevant call for proposals. On the main stage, select the tab Find calls for proposals or Find calls for tenders. In the search, enter keywords, for example, climate change grants, digital health, AI research, or select the program you need. This allows you to immediately narrow the selection to your area. Step 3. Set filters. Use filtering to see only what suits you. Call status, deadline, or project type. This significantly saves time and removes the extra. Step 4. Open the call and read the participation conditions. Go to the selected proposal and carefully review the topic description, objectives, expected results, eligible budget, requirements for participants, and all the documents that you need to prepare. If the call provides for a consortium, that is a group of partners, use the partner search tool to find colleagues in your topic area. Step 5. Submit the application online. After you have selected the call program and familiarized yourself with its requirements, you can proceed to submitting the application. To do this, you need to find the Start Submission block and click on it. Next, the system will direct you to the registration page, where you need to provide administrative data and briefly describe your proposal. It should be noted that at this stage you need to enter the PIC code, that is the digital identifier of your organization. The next stage of registration involves providing more detailed information about the project, in particular the idea, methodology, work plan, impact, budget, and so on. Also add the requirement attachments. Check the form for errors and submit according to the deadline. Which countries can take part? Participation in EU programs is generally open internationally, but the rules of access to funding depend on the status of the country. Countries that are not members of the European Union are divided into two key categories. Category 1. Associated countries. These are countries that have full or partial associated access to programs and can participate on terms as close as possible to the EU countries, with the right to funding in accordance with the conditions of the specific program. On screen you can see the list of countries which fall into this category. Separate currently indicated are countries whose participation and funding are possible within a defined pillar of program, namely Canada, New Zealand, and Republic of Korea. Category 2. Third countries. Such countries can apply and be partners in projects. However, the right to grant funding is not guaranteed by default. This category includes Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, and others. You will be able to find a link to the full list in the description under the video. There are also countries with transitional and special arrangements regarding participation or funding. This should always be checked in the rules of a specific call. Advantages of participation for countries that may not receive automatic funding. Even if your country doesn't have an automatic right to funding from the European Union, participation in projects through the EU Funding and Tenders portal often delivers a result that is worth the effort. First is the access to European networks and partnerships. You enter the circle of international consortia, where top universities, research centers, business and technology teams cooperate. Such contacts often become the basis of subsequent projects, joint publications and long-term collaborations. Second, you strengthen the project itself. This is an exchange of knowledge, technologies, methodologies, and data, access to practices that already work in the European Union, and an opportunity to integrate into modern standards of research and project management. As a result, your outcomes become more visible and competitive in the international level. Third, funding can still be possible. In exceptional cases, the European Union may support a participant from a non-funded country if their role is necessary. For example, due to unique expertise or access to important data or infrastructure. In addition, many countries have national funds and co-financing programs that help cover the cost of participation in international consortia. And finally, reputation and future opportunities. Successful participation in European Union projects strengthen your profile as a researcher or organization. So the EU Funding and Tenders portal is your direct channel to European grant opportunities. Track current calls and don't miss the chance to become a participant in an international project. And that's all for now. Subscribe, leave a like and write in the comments about your experience of searching for grants. Which platform do you use for this? Good luck with grants and see you in new videos!